Welcome to this 30-minute yin style practice to release stress, stretching the whole body. We'll begin in a toe stand, tucking all the toes under, sitting back on the heels. And if you find this too intense, bringing the weight slightly forward, hands on the mat for support. Using the breath to ease you into this pose, opening up through the soles of the feet. Maybe taking a deep inhale through the nose and letting that go through the mouth. Sighing it out. Taking your time to come out of this pose, walking the hands forward and gently tapping the tops of the feet, releasing any tension in the ankles. And then bringing knees wide apart, big toes together, sitting the hips back, arms forward in a wide child's pose. Forehead resting on the mat. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and maybe sighing that out through the mouth. Settling into this space. And with each exhale, letting go of any parts of your day that you might be holding on to. So letting go of any to-do lists. Letting go of any stories that are no longer yours. Letting go of any tension in the body from the things that you've done earlier. Letting it all go as you come to find yourself on the mat. And taking your time, maybe gently rocking the head side to side, massaging the forehead, creating some movement as we walk the hands back into the body. And then coming to take a seat with legs in front of you, feet coming mat distance apart, hands behind you for support, and windshield wipering the legs side to side. If you can, bringing knees all the way down towards the mat and looking over the shoulder as you bring the knees side to side, creating some movement through the hips. Extending the left leg forward, crossing the right leg over the left if you can, stacking the knees here, moving in any way you need to, grounding through the sits bones. And on an exhale, folding the body forward. If there's any discomfort through that extended leg and the back of the knee, maybe using the hands to support the back of the leg here. Allowing the shoulders to roll, resting down away from the ears as they round. Releasing the forehead as much as you can, letting the head and neck become heavy. Unclenching the jaw, using the breath to carry you through any tension you may be holding in the body. With each inhale, finding space between the ribs, into the back of the body. And with each exhale, letting the body rest deeper into the mat, letting gravity do the work. On your next inhale, rolling the spine up, taking your time here, hands coming behind you. And then carefully bringing the feet mat distance apart once again, windshield wipering those legs side to side, looking over the shoulder as you move. Maybe feeling a gentle massage through the hips. And then extending the right leg forward, crossing left knee over the right. Grounding through the sits bones, finding length through the spine for a moment. And then on an exhale, rounding the upper body forward once again. If the knee feels unstable, using the hands to support the leg here. Relaxing the right toes, the right foot. Breathing into the back of the body. And letting gravity do the work. Settling into the space. Breathing through any tension or tightness you may find. Once again, on an inhale, rolling the spine up, hands behind you for support. And carefully uncrossing the legs, feet to mat distance apart, windshield wiping those legs side to side. Feeling that gentle massage through the hips and the glutes. As you're ready here, creating enough space between the legs to cross the right ankle over the left thigh, flexing that right foot. And then getting deeper into that hip. So maybe walking the hips forward or walking that left foot in towards the hips. Chest opening towards the right shin. Actively drawing that right knee away from the body. Using the hands to support you here, finding length through that spine. Because this is more of an active pose, we'll be holding this for a shorter period of time. If you'd like, spending a few moments here experimenting with what works with your body, maybe taking small rocks side to side, or moving that leg closer or further away from the body. As you're ready to come out of this pose, shifting the hips back and extending those legs forward. Taking a few moments to massage the legs, shaking them out, letting that go. And then crossing left ankle over the right thigh, flexing the left foot. And once again, shimming those hips forward, maybe right heel towards the hip. Actively pressing left knee away from the body as you open the chest to the shin. Breathing into any tension you may find through that left hip. And moving in whatever way feels good, whether that's holding this still or creating more of a dynamic movement, working into that hip, into that glute. As you're ready to transition out of this pose, shifting the hips back, legs coming forward, and shaking those legs out, giving them a massage once again. Using the hands to release any fleshy bits from your sides, rooting down through those sits bones. Extending through the legs, and on an exhale, folding forward, caterpillar pose. Feet relaxed, upper body heavy. Maybe bringing the hands under the calves or the ankles to add a gentle pull. Letting gravity do the work. Unclenching the jaw, softening any tension through the eyes or the brows. And letting the breath come and go. Notice yourself becoming more and more relaxed. Letting go of any stress remaining in the body or the mind. On your next inhale, rolling the spine up, head and neck may blessed, and carefully making your way onto your back, hugging those knees into the chest for a moment. Breathing deep into the belly, exhaling completely, and then releasing those legs, feet about mat distance apart, arms by your sides, cactus arms here. And then dropping the knees over to the right, maybe stacking the right foot over the left thigh to deepen that twist. Looking over the left shoulder, allowing the breath to come and go. Transitioning out of this pose, looking back to the sky, bringing those legs back up here, hugging the knees into the chest. Once again, maybe holding it there, or if you'd like, taking a gentle rock side to side, massaging the back body. Bringing feet back down to the mat at about hip to mat distance apart. Cactus arm here. Letting the knees fall over to the left, maybe crossing left ankle over the right thigh. Deepening that twist. Maybe feeling an opening through the front of the right thigh, the hip. Looking over the right shoulder. Letting the breath come and go. As you're ready, looking back to the sky, bringing those legs back up. Once again, hugging knees into the chest, taking a full inhale, breathing deep into the belly. And maybe exhaling through the mouth, sighing, letting it go. Releasing those legs. And making your way into Shavasana pose, legs extended, arms by your sides, palms face up. And taking a deep inhale as you do that, picturing the number 3. As you exhale, watching that 3 dissolve, imagine any remaining tension in the body to melt into the mat beneath you, letting it go. On your next inhale, picturing the number 2. As you exhale, watching the 2 dissolve, allowing the face to soften, allowing the space between the brows to soften. On your next inhale, picturing the number 1. And as you exhale, watching that 1 dissolve, allowing the mind to settle down, allowing yourself to enjoy this space that you've created. If you'd like, remaining in Shavasana, or maybe bringing a gentle roll to the wrists and the ankles. Reaching right arm overhead, bending the knees, and rolling on to your side for a moment, using that arm as a pillow. Take your time to press yourself back into a comfortable seated position, maybe coming to cross-legged or coming to kneeling. And when you've found your space, bringing hands to the knees, palms face down for grounding. Taking a moment here to set an intention for the rest of your day. Maybe a one-word affirmation. And once you've found your intention, inhaling arms overhead, exhale palms through heart center, sealing in your practice. Namaste.